Our first guest tonight is an Oscar-winning actress who was born in Mexico, raised in Kenya, and does some work in Wakanda from time to time, too. She stars in the new prequel, A Quiet Place, Day One. Quiet Place Day One opens in theaters June 28th. Please welcome Lupita Nyong'o. Thanks for being here. You look fantastic. That's just how I look with my shirt off. You have a great name, Lupita Nyong'o, because you've got both of your heritage represented in the name.
Yeah.
Does anyone call you Lou?
Yeah.
They do, yeah. You don't like that?
Well, no. My friends call me Lou. Yeah, you can call me Lou.
Does anyone call you Peta?
Yeah.
They do?
They do.
That you don't like as much?
I like Peta, too.
Oh, all right.
And some friends call me Peta Lou.
Peta Lou.
Yeah, which is odd.
Yeah, that is odd, but kind of fun in some ways, yes.
I guess.
And how are you doing? I heard you moved out here to LA.
Did.
When did you move out here?
I moved out here exactly a year ago.
And how are you acclimating to our fair city?
Well, you know, I moved out here because I was chasing the quiet.
Oh, really?
Yes, I just you know.
You moved to the wrong place.
Did I?
Well,
Why?
it's not that quiet here. I mean,
where I live is very quiet, and I just wanted some green. After 2020 and just being stuck in my apartment in New York, I just realized that green is so healing, and so I wanted to get out here and experience that.
You have coyotes out there?
Yes, indeed.
You see them a lot?
Not really, no.
Are you fearful of coyotes?
Yes, aren't you?
Not really. You know why? I mean, listen, I'm fearful with my dog. You know, I don't want it to get my dog, but they never attack humans.
That's good to know. I didn't know that.
Yeah, they don't attack humans.
Yeah. Well, I have a cat, so I don't
okay.
want
Well, then,
a cat.
yeah, then you got to be very, very careful.
Yeah.
Was that your cat in the scene there?
No.
Was your own cat?
Actually, that's the cat that I fell in love with that gave me the idea to get a cat.
Oh, you never had a cat before?
No, I was very afraid of cats.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes.
You know, they don't eat humans either.
But they could. If they were bigger, they would.
Oh, yeah, the big ones do.
At least I thought they did. Yes, the big ones, the lions, the ones I grew up with.
Right. Oh, yeah, right. That's, oh, yeah, I guess when you, I mean, it's like a different way of looking at a cat, yeah. We forget that cats, are lions and jaguars, etc.
Yeah, exactly. So I was very afraid of them until this movie, and then I had to, I really wanted to make this movie, but the fact that I had to hang out with a cat was really, really deterring my ability to say yes. And so I asked the director if he could change the animal that I was with, and I asked him, can I please have an armadillo or something? And he he just looked at me and very politely said, it's got to be a cat.
Yeah, well, an armadillo would be an exceptionally strange choice. It would be all anyone talked about the movie, being like, yeah, it's about this woman and her armadillo, and there's like a...
I guess it wouldn't be that scary, I guess, yeah.
Do you like driving around LA?
I like driving, actually. In Kenya, I used to drive, and so I enjoy that in the podcast. The thing I don't like, really, is that LA, everyone just sticks to their neighborhoods, and so...
That's true, yeah.
Yeah.
Because the traffic is terrible, yeah.
Yes, and I get that, but then at the same time, don't you need a social life, you know?
Yeah.
So...
Well, you have to make friends with your neighbors, or you have to drive, and that's the thing. Like, nobody wants to... It's good to find, kind of a common point, I think, to meet.
Yeah.
So you can both experience terrible traffic, but... But will you go if somebody says to you, I don't know what part of the town you live, but come out to Santa Monica or whatever?
Well, yeah, what I do is that I don't look up the drive beforehand. So I'll make because I don't really know LA, I don't know the neighborhoods, I don't know the difference between Calabasas and Pasadena. I don't know.
So you'd rather be oblivious to where you're headed.
Exactly. And so I'll make the plans, and then on the day, I'll look it up like maybe 3 hours before, because surely it can't be more than 3 hours, right?
Well, sometimes, but yeah, hopefully not.
And then I look it up, and then I don't psych myself out.
If it's too far where you go like, oh yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that.
No, because I'm not trying to be that Angelino.
Okay,
right?
all right.
Angelinos can be really flaky.
That is true.
Right?
It is true, but I think you'll find when you talk to most people who live here, like to cancel a plan at the last minute, it was one of the greatest gifts you can give another human being.
Well, when I've made those kinds of plans on the other side of LA and then they get canceled, I'm definitely thanking the Lord.
But you won't cancel them yourself.
I will not, no.
Oh,
No,
wow.
I'll cancel in advance. I'll cancel like 2 days.
That doesn't
prior.
count as a cancel. It's a rescheduling.
Exactly,
Really. Yeah.
right.
Are you celebrating Father's Day? Are your parents out here? Or
You know, I just realized my dad is going to be in New York on Father's Day, and I'm going to be in New York on Father's Day.
in Kenya, is Father's Day on the same? Like, there's Father's Day celebrated in Kenya, right?
Yeah, but we're confused because we have both the UK version and the American version, so I really don't know which one we actually celebrate.
I see. What is the UK version of it?
I don't know.
You don't know.
It's just some other time of year. I think
You
it's
just
like February.
know that on Sunday you will be expected to deliver some kind of father something, whether it be a sleeve of golf balls or some other crappy gift that shows Dad you really haven't been thinking about him at all.
Well, luckily my dad is so busy that I hope he doesn't realize it's Father's Day.
Oh, really?
But now he's gonna see this, and then he'll know. So happy Father's Day.
Yeah, your parents are really... Well, I want to take a break. I'm going to come back. We're going to come back talk about the new movie, A Quiet Place, Day One. And Lupita Nyong'o is with us. We'll be right back. We are back with Lupita Nyong'o. She's the star of A Quiet Place, Day One, which is a prequel. It takes place on Day One, on the day the aliens invaded the planet Earth. Yeah.
Correct.
And is your family excited about this? Because I know they go to everything and they love everything.
Well, yeah. My mom is kind of like upset that I'm making another horror film. She's just like, why can't you do happy things,
Oh,
man?
she doesn't like the horror.
She doesn't like them at all. But you wouldn't know because she sent me a text some time back saying, so I've watched the first and second A Quiet Place. And I was like, why? She was like, I'm doing my research.
Did you
I
tell
wanna be
her,
ready.
oh, it doesn't matter what happens in those because mine's before those occurred?
No, I didn't have the heart
She'll
to.
figure that out.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't typically like horror movies. I wouldn't consider this to be like a horror movie, this franchise. I think it's scary, but not, I don't know. To me, horror is like in a different...
Blood and gore.
Yeah, there's like a different category that I don't care for, but this is like psychologically gripping.
Yeah, and it's a thriller, and it's definitely very character-driven. You really get invested in the main characters, and you care about their relationships. You care about them staying together, and really, yeah, the creatures. What I loved about the first one was you didn't see much of the creatures. It was so much of it was happening in your head.
Right,
You know, and that's actually more scary.
In this one, you see creatures.
Yes.
Yeah, you see some creatures. Yeah, because now we need to see the creatures. Now that we've seen the creatures. So the movie, as for those who've seen the movies, there's a lot of silence. Is that easier or harder when you have to act without words?
It is different.
Different. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
And this is an interesting thing. Your countryman, Guillermo, a fellow Mexicano, has a new show that really just somewhat miraculously really pairs up quite nicely with the movie because his show, the theme is ASMR, which is something that a lot of the young people nowadays will put on their headphones. And do you watch this sort of thing with the whispering and the scratching and whatnot?
No.
No, you do not. Okay. And yet, you were very kind to become Guillermo's first guest on his new ASMR talk show.
Hello, my name is Guillermo, and this is my ASMR interview show, Getting Gentle with Guillermo. Please welcome my guest, Oscar winner, Lupita Nyong'o. Thanks, Guillermo. It's very nice to be here. Remember, we are whispering for two reasons. One, because it feels weird, and we don't want the aliens to bite our heads off. Yes. Miss Lupita Nyong'o, my first question, what is your favorite sound?
Birds.
Birds. Okay. Next question. Are you ready for a bubble wrap time?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, hold on. Okay. Okay, that's good. Good job. Would you like some pop rocks?
Yeah.
This one hurt my thumb.
Me too, I don't like it.
That's all the time we have. I want to say thank you to my guest, Lupita Nyong'o.
Thank you.
Good night.
Good night, Guillermo.
That was good, right?
Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. Well, thank you for being here. Lupita Nyong'o, everybody. A Quiet Place Day 1 opens June 28th. We'll be back with Draymond Green.